Chef Sergeant is back, bringing 18 years of private chef experience to the plate. Okay, so for the duck bonbons, free-range duck, got some orange, we just need the zest, garlic, some fresh thyme, and then we've got some juniper berries, some salt, and some sugar. So our first step, prep our duck. On the legs, there's quite a lot of fat around here. We're just going to trim that off. With these offcuts, you could render it down, slowly cook it down, and make it into your own duck fat you could store in the fridge. You've got your orange, your thyme, your garlic, Cornish sea salt, a little bit of sugar, and some juniper berries. So you want to put that in, and put about 3 to 4 strips of the zest straight in. Blend it up, and then we can put that onto the duck legs. Tip this over the duck, and drawing moisture out, and you're replacing it with flavour. Get it covered over, leave it in the fridge for 24 hours, and the next day, this is what we've got. Look at the liquid. So this is what's happened in the curing process with the salt and the sugar. It's drawn out all this moisture. So what we need to do is we need to wash all this off. You need to make sure you've preheated your oven at 130 degrees at this point. You've got a duck fat, and you want to pour this over the top. Just give them a little move around just to make sure they're submerged. You want your foil. After the duck legs are cooked, you can check using some tongs just to make sure the duck is nice and soft. You want to leave it to cool for about 4 or 5 hours. To just cool down just enough so you can put it in the fridge overnight, and then you'll be ready for the next process. So now the duck legs are cooled overnight, take them and we strip the meat off the bone and put it into the blender with a little bit of water and some Chinese 5-spice. So this is a staple recipe of my private chefing. I come up with the idea about 10-15 years ago. Perfect for a little canapé, or perfect for a starter, a larger version of it. Flour, egg and breadcrumb. So you want to roll them into around about a marble-sized ball, so it's nice and tight. These can be frozen if you want. If you want to make a batch of them, whether you're a chef or someone at home, and then cook them to order then. If you're ever panning anything, so you've got your dry hand and your wet hand, basically. You can be quite rough with these. You don't need to sort of be too delicate. They do hold their form. Shake off the excess egg and roll these around, and you end up with these beautiful little nuggets of amazing confit duck. We need to get some oil on and get these fried so we can enjoy them. They're ready to go in the hot oil and sizzling and golden brown. 2-3 minutes just to drain off, then we can get onto the presentation. It's a great canapé for any dinner party. If you're doing your own dinner party, they're absolutely superb. So we've got our duck bonbons, they're on a stick. We've got a hoisin sauce. And your guests can just dive in.